Another big time fight for you, fighting a person who just came off the title. How was your preparation for this? I know it's been a very busy stretch for you, so back-to-back camps and everything.
Yeah, it's been busy, but I like being active. I enjoy being in camp. I'm like one of those people that's needs to stay busy, and so I don't mind. If I wasn't in camp, I would be in the gym anyways. So kind of it's nice being able to have a goal and something to work towards. And this is such like a crazy ride that I'm on. It's so amazing. Like you said, she fought for the title before, and so I feel like a win over her kind of puts me right there to be able to fight for the title next.
Yeah, especially with the title being on the line in just a few weeks, right? The timing is perfect.
Yeah.
What do you think of that title fight coming up here? Like, who do you expect to be the champion this time next month?
I don't know. I mean, it's that they're both so talented. I mean, I biasly want Shevchenko to win, so then I can be the one to dethrone her. But hey, it's like the top of the sport. They're both good, and we'll see who does it on the night of the fight.
Yeah. Do you think Zhang Weili will stick around this division, win or lose, or is it going to depend on the result?
I have no idea. I don't probably would depend on the result, but I don't know. I haven't thought of it.
Obviously, Manon coming off the title fight, as we said, like back to 3 rounds for her. What are you expecting of her, like that she may adjust coming off such a high-profile loss?
I think she's going to be super motivated. Like nothing gets you more motivated than coming off of a loss. So I know she'll be motivated. She'll want to get it back, but I'm there to stop that.
Do you think she'll be willing to grapple with you at all this fight, or is she going to try badly to avoid that, do you think?
I hope she shoots on me. That would be great, but I don't know. I think she'll be scared to shoot on me, but we'll see. I don't know.
Jazz right here. You know, when you look at the last fight between Manon and Valentina, do you look at that as a path to victory, or do you look at all the fights she had before that where she hadn't lost and go, that's the Manon I need to prepare for?
All of the above. Like she doesn't change that much fight to fight. So looking at her first fight, looking at her last fight, yeah, of course she's getting better. She's refining her skills, but you know, overall she's kind of the same. You know what to expect when you're getting into a fight with her.
This run for you has been building for a while, and you've been getting better and better, obviously, yourself. Was there a point where it dawned on you that, you know what, hey, I could go all the way to a title shot with this, or was that there all along?
Like, getting into the UFC, the dream, become a world champion, but it's like you kind of like, oh, I would love to be a world champion. You know what I mean? A little bit of a pipe dream. But the more steps that you make, then it's like, okay, this is actually a reality now. And now it is.
And it definitely is. It's not the pipe dream anymore. So have you changed your preparation at all, either be that physically in camp or just mentally how you go into these fights?
Same way, do every fight. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Work hard in camp. Don't screw around. Like, do all the things that I know that I need to do in order to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be on fight night. Don't cheat myself in the preparation, and then on fight night I can let the chips fall where they may. I know I've done the work. I believe in my team. I believe in my training partners, and I believe like on fight night that all will show.
And then back to Vancouver here. You were here back in 2023 as well. Obviously had a good night then. Have you heard feedback from the fans about this card? Because it seems like people are very amped up about this. It's not just a bunch of fights for Canadians. It's meaningful fights. Like Mike's fighting potentially for top 15. You're fighting to get closer to a title. Iman's fighting to get closer to a title. So have you heard all that?
It's been crazy. The buzz is wild, and it's just showing like how much martial arts and the UFC is growing within Canada, within the world, of course, but like especially within Canada. Look at the scene 3 years ago, 5 years ago versus now. It's crazy how many promotions are around. How like it's the MMA has grown exponentially.
And last one for me. We talked a while back, and you said one of your ways to take the mind off of fighting was you're cooking. You have kind of like a Chopped style, and it made me think after Paige Van Zandt went on Chopped when she was with the UFC. Would you do Chopped?
100%. I would love to do that show. That's like one of my favorite shows is Chopped. I like hope someone reach out, please, Chopped.
Hashtag Jazz on Chopped. Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Vancouver. I'm curious, Jasmine, when you look at the arc of an MMA career, we see, people in their 20-somethings making the National Hockey League or making an impact in Major League Baseball. You're 36. The average age for a UFC Women's Champion is 36. What is it about your sport and reaching the pinnacle of it at maybe a stage where people are, in other professions are retiring, but you guys are hitting your stride?
I think it's a combination of things. I think one, just physically, women maybe don't reach like their strength or I don't know quite what it is, if it's like hormonal or whatever it is, but I think like kind of like older women are generally stronger. In general, like I'll go in the gym, I'll go against like a 20-year-old. It feels like a child sometimes. You know what I mean? Not actually, but you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think that's part of it, and then I think also just experience within the sport. Like it's not a natural thing for a woman to be in a fighting sport, punching people in the face and everything like that. And I think it takes a level of maturity to be able to, I guess, like overcome those natural like motherly instincts within ourselves. And you have to be able to, I guess, like get knocked down in life enough, go through enough ups and downs. I don't know quite what it is, but I think you need a bit of experience. So I think that's why in general women peak a little bit later than men. Men are all full of piss and vinegar since they're kids, you know what I mean? It takes a bit for us.
How close do you think you are to the peak of the mountaintop, to getting up there?
I think I'm right there. I'm the most active female fighter. I'm clawing my way to the top. She just fought for the title before, so I feel like a win over her puts me right there. Thank you.
Jasmine, right here. How's it going? Take me through the vibes in the gym sort of leading into this. Obviously, Mike's on the card, but how about Cody getting the UFC contract as well? Like, are you kind of feeling that momentum going into this card?
It's unreal. Like, the gym is popping. It's nuts. Like, Siri, he was getting, unfortunately, his shoulder, but he was getting ready for a fight too. So we have the guys coming up in the room. Pow Pow's got a big fight. All the guys are fighting, and so everyone's hungry and getting better, and so that's going to be pushing everyone else to be hungry and be getting better. Like, everyone's kind of like trying to outwork each other and outskill each other, because everyone kind of has their game, and it's like, how can we figure out to not let this person implement their game on us or whatever. Like, we have such a deep room of very, very talented athletes, and it's crazy right now. It's nuts.
And it's become kind of like the premier gym in Canada. You know, for years it was always TriStar, and it seems like there's so many fighters sort of gravitating towards your gym. What's it been like as someone who was there from the early days that now, you get all these fighters, wanting to come and train with you guys?
It's nice having more partners, Before it's just me and T-Shay, really. He's my main man, and but it's awesome. Now I have girls to train with. Like, it was years before I really was able to train with any girls actually doing martial arts. I would have boxers, jiu-jitsu, whatever. But now I have multiple girls, very good, very high-level girls that I can train with, a lot of guys, and it's crazy how much the sport's grown, and thankfully, I think martial arts changes people's lives, so I think that it's good that the sport is growing so much. I believe that it should grow even more.
Absolutely. Obviously, Manon coming off the title loss to Valentina Shevchenko. Did you take much away from that fight, and do you see your fight playing out similarly in terms of it, just being sort of a striking match? Obviously, going to mix it up as well, I'm sure, too.
Yeah, I mean, my style and Shevchenko's style are quite different. So I take what's useful out of that fight, but I'm looking at her whole career, and we kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, and just last one for me. We referenced the last time you fought here in Vancouver. You were counted out against Miranda Maverick on the betting odds and everything. Similar thing here. Are you getting kind of the same vibes this week of having that Canadian support, but also, maybe being counted out by everyone else?
Yeah, I saw the odds, and I'm just like, whatever. I kind of like that. I got to prove it a little bit.